The future of Earth, a comedic journey through human impact. So, the Earth, that giant ball of rock and water we're all standing on, or sitting in comfy chairs, depending on your lifestyle, has been around for about 4.5 billion years. But don't worry, it hasn't aged a bit. No wrinkles, no sagging continents, just good old Mother Nature doing her thing. But what happens when humans, the species that thinks eating chips and watching TV counts as saving the world, get their hands on it? Let's break down the hilarious future of Earth, brought to you by humans who can barely take out the trash properly. 1. Climate change, the ultimate hot mess ****. It's 2050, and the Earth is sweating more than a marathon runner in a sauna. The temperature is rising faster than your Wi-Fi signal when you're watching Netflix on the couch and someone dares to open a door. Climate change is here, folks, and it's hotter than your cousin's spicy, homemade chili. Humans thought they could fix things by planting trees, but it turns out, planting trees while sipping a latte isn't the best strategy. We tried reducing emissions by driving electric cars, but now, every time someone accelerates, it sounds like a spaceship trying to take off. Vroom, vroom. Oh wait, it's silent. The Earth might actually end up being a giant solar-powered oven where we bake ourselves to perfection like a Thanksgiving turkey. 2. Technology, the robots are here, and they're judging us ****. In 2075, we finally get that flying car we've been promised for decades. Except, they're all self-driving, which is hilarious because we're the ones who can't even parallel park properly. Imagine your flying car driving itself, making you look like a total amateur because it's way better at avoiding traffic jams than you ever were. Meanwhile, robots are taking over every job. But don't worry, they're not mean about it. They don't need lunch breaks, they never get sick, and they always remember to take out the recycling. The only downside? The robots have developed a deep, unshakable disdain for humanity's inability to properly load a dishwasher. You put the plates in the bottom rack? How dare you? And while we're at it, AI is writing all our jokes now. Which is terrifying. They'll look at the mess we've made of the planet and say, we had the resources, and you guys had the pizza rolls. Where did it all go wrong? 3. Plastic, the eternal legacy of Earth's unwanted birthday gift ****. In 2100, Earth is covered in plastic. It's not even ironic at this point. We created plastic to make life easier, and now it's like that one friend who shows up uninvited to every party and refuses to leave. We tried recycling, but then it turned out that half of what we thought was recyclable was actually just, well, not. So now, we just have mountains of plastic, and future generations of humans will be like, I can't believe we used to make things out of this stuff. It's like we lived in a giant shopping mall. By 2200, archaeologists will dig up a plastic bag and think they've discovered an ancient artifact. Look! It's a disposable shopping vessel from the early Anthropocene. This must have been used by humans to store their prized possessions, like fast food wrappers and broken earbuds. 4. Space travel, the ultimate escape plan ****. By the time Earth is uncomfortably warm and filled with plastic, we'll try to escape to space. Humanity's grand dream, let's colonize Mars. Except when we get there, we realize we forgot to pack the most important thing, Wi-Fi. Imagine a group of humans landing on Mars, getting out of the spaceship, and realizing there's nothing to do. No malls. No social media. No Starbucks. Suddenly, Mars is less the future of humanity, and more the worst vacation destination ever. Wait, there's no Wi-Fi, one astronaut says. Guess we'll have to do something radical, like, talk to each other. So, we spend the next 500 years in space, floating around, trying to figure out how to make pizza with Martian flour. At least we'll have space suits with built-in air conditioning, right? No. Oh well, Here's to sweating while trying to figure out how to breathe. 5. Global warming, the Great Water Park Experiment ***. Water levels rise, and with it comes the flood of humans trying to turn their cities into giant water parks. Cities like New York will become waterlogged, and the only option will be to put in water slides instead of roads. Just picture it, a politician holding a press conference, standing on a floating platform, announcing that all new houses will come with their very own personal wave pool. It's a green initiative. No more roads, just tubes. No one can really argue with that, right? 6. Human evolution, the selfie generation ***. As Earth starts to fall apart, thanks to our continued efforts, humans will start evolving in ways that reflect their true nature. Soon, we'll have giant thumbs from texting so much, our eyes will be permanently glazed over from staring at screens for too long, and our arms will be toned from the never-ending scrolling on social media. Future humans will be able to perform an entire workout just by swiping on their phones. What's your superpower? Someone will ask a future human. I can take the perfect selfie in any weather conditions and filter it to perfection. 7. Earth's new occupants, the ultimate flip of the script ***. In the distant future, Earth will be abandoned by humans, probably because we forgot to carry enough sunscreen. But the Earth will go on. Maybe it will finally get the peace and quiet it's always deserved. And as humans drift off to Mars, the planet will be reclaimed by plants, animals, and algae that have been waiting in the wings for their time to shine. Imagine trees rising up, reclaiming cities, and turning Times Square into a giant jungle gym for squirrels. Take that, humans, says the oak tree, growing through a skyscraper like it's nothing. I told you to stop cutting down my cousins. Conclusion, the never-ending comedy show. In the end, the future of Earth is like a slapstick comedy where no one really knows what's going to happen next. Will we save the planet? Will robots take over? Will plastic become the world's most famous and annoying souvenir? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, humanity will continue making its mark in the most unexpected and often hilarious ways. So grab your popcorn, because the show's just getting started. And there you have it, the future of Earth, served with a side of humor, because let's face it, if we can't laugh at ourselves, we're probably going to be too busy swiping through Mars-based dating apps to notice the planet burning down.